Hi guys, aloha. Today I'm talking to the women. It's about period, the pill, um, having the period, just things which are people don't talk about, feel ashamed of. Actually, people, women. I remember when I got my period, I was 12, and I asked my little sister to go to the store and get the, how do you call them in English, pads, the pads, um, because I was so ashamed. And then I would ask my dad to go and bring it. And now and it took me many years actually to go and buy them for myself, which is actually ridiculous, which is, I don't know. The whole world, we have mothers, we have sisters, and even a father and a brother know that period exists. I don't know what we're ashamed of. Yes, religion says, oh, a woman is dirty, she's not clean when she has a period. Actually, it's nonsense, it's bullshit. One of the most cleanest beings on earth is being a woman, because once a month you clean yourself full on, energetically, in your body. I mean, come on. If you clean your home, that's what it needs to be done. It's like one of the best things what can happen. I get usually my period around full moon. And yes, I used to have pain. And yes, my period was totally messed up. And then for 1 year, I took the pill because I was bleeding like a pig. And my foster family is very Catholic, and they were very upset, and they were calling me some sort, whatever names, because I did take the pill. But my doctor said because I had less iron and I would sleep like 16 hours a day, I was like permanently tired, and I was not able to function because I was bleeding so heavily. And then when I took the pill for 1 year, I just felt uncomfortable. I felt something is off. Yes, it did regulate my period, but I was not happy about it. And then I just decided, because it felt something was totally off and I couldn't tell what it is. And I had my boyfriend that time. I was 19 when I had my first boyfriend. And then I stopped taking the pill. And all of a sudden, that was the weirdest part ever. I couldn't smell my boyfriend. I was like, I couldn't smell him. And then my whole body was upside down. And then I noticed, okay, the pill is something which I don't want to use. And the pill is something chemical which, yes, it affects the hormones. And if it affects the hormones, it affects your glands, like the hypothalamus gland, which is connected to your psychic abilities, and also your ovaries, right? So, and even the kidneys get affected, and kidneys, it's all connected to the glands. So if you being a star seed and empath, please really think once, twice, 3 times if you really wanna choose and use the pill, okay? Because yes, and the crazy part is, even if you go to the toilet or whatever, that those hormones, they go into the water system. So it's very important for you to realize and understand what's going on. And you know, those witches and herbal women, they got killed because they didn't know their herbs, their amazing herbs, which regulate your hormones, which regulate your period, which helping you to either abort a child, which I'm not a supporter of, but it does happen, and it's everyone's choice, right? And even to receive a child. So they got killed. And there are some amazing plants, which I don't know the name in English. It's called in German Frauenmanteltee, Schellkraut. There are some amazing plants, even in Ayurveda, okay? A friend of mine, she didn't have a period for years. And then when she did an Ayurveda treatment because she wanted to have a child, she did a proper full-on cleansing, and then she got her period back. So just talking about, having the period, it's, yes, you can use the pads, which produce a lot of garbage and is not environmental friendly. But of course, if you're being a virgin and you never had sex or whatever, then it's, of course, please use that. Okay? But what else you can use is the menstrual cup. Please always boil it and wash it with hot water so the bacteria get washed off and get killed in the germs. And so you would just fold, okay, like what you do is you just fold it, okay, and then you insert it, and inside in your womb it just opens up, and that's when all the blood comes in, okay. And if you don't position it well, yes, it does leak, but if you position it well, it's awesome. And you know, using the pill is something I would not recommend, because I have done body work, like I'm a spa consultant, and I did that for 14 years. I'm not doing it anymore. And I had women, especially like doctors, which have to work 24 hours, need to be fit, because yeah, of course, when you have your period, you're tired. You're supposed to rest for 1 week. Isn't that amazing? You're supposed to rest, to go inwards and cleanse yourself. And when you cleanse yourself, you're doing a favor for the whole family, for the whole world, because we need to have some balance, right? Yes, I know society won't allow it, but it's important. We have to go back to nature, not away from nature. We connected with Mother Nature. So those women, they take a pill which they don't have the period at all. And when I did give treatments to those women, I really felt it, like their energy was blocked, their energy was unclean, like even the aura, the chakras, it was like all out of balance. And I could really tell if they took a pill which they wouldn't have the period at all, and that's not healthy, that's not good. It's like you being in a house, not opening the doors and the windows, and you never get fresh air, and then you have fungus coming in the corners of the house. So that's what it is. So women, please make it natural as much as you can. And yes, if you have pain, there are some herbs. If you have pain, that means in the collective, you're rejecting yourself being a woman. You thinking and believing a woman has to go through pain and suffering. No, you don't. Never ever. And if you have heavy bleeding, that means maybe you need to do a blood cleansing with neem leaves, like tablets or spirulina, and cleanse your blood and detox it, because most of the times it's also the food we eat and whatever. A friend of mine, I did a couple of treatments with her. She had big time pain, and she would drink lots of coffee, and her lifestyle wasn't that great. So I did lots of healing with her related to being a woman, even past lives, related to the mother-daughter relationship. And then also I told her how to detox herself, and it got so much better. She was like a different person. So things happen, and it's good if we let them happen, if you're open for it, okay? Yeah, maybe out there's some people say, oh, how can you talk about it? Yeah, I will talk about it. I will always talk about it, because we are women. We are part of this culture. We are part of this world. And without us, there are no children. Very simple. So it is most important to have a balanced body, because it does affect your child as well, right? So all those chemicals will be in your bloodstream, and I don't recommend that at all. So, okay, and whoever tells you the period is a bad thing, every temple, Hindu temple or Catholics, it's just bullshit, okay? It's total nonsense. You're one of the most cleanest, purest beings ever. You're divine goddess, okay? And you're cleansing yourself automatically. Isn't that amazing? And even I heard now they're killing deers to get the stem cells, because for the beauty, right? And I'm just thinking, what the fuck? Sorry for that language. No, I'm not sorry. They're taking the stem cells. Even the blood, the period you have, those are stem cells, okay? Our body is just amazing. So talking about the pill, this is what I had to say. Even it does affect your psychic abilities and your emotions and your energy field. So if you can avoid it, please avoid it. There's enough other instruments and tools you can use not to get pregnant. Of course, you can use condoms, but you can also use the natural cycle. There are machines now which you can use, and then it tells you when it's a little difficult to, when it's like you should not have sex or you can have sex. just go on the internet, Google it. There's some amazing stuff out there. So you don't have to pump yourself up with some hormones and pills. And there's a solution for everything, okay? All right. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for booking sessions with me. All right. I'm Orina Gattefohler. I'm a psychic. I'm a healer. I'm a multidimensional being. Bye.